everyone, and welcome back to Breakpoint Breakdown. This is our daily roundup for day 9 at the French Open. Yep, day 9. We're really getting through the business end of this tournament. Now, quarterfinals begin tomorrow. Today was the last batch of the fourth round matches, and we had one big particular upset that we are excited to cover. We joked a little bit about it yesterday, but we're excited to talk about it today. Chase, you have any thoughts?
It's bad, man. It's really really bad.
We are going to get into it. All right, let's start. 3 seed, Sasha Zverev. He's through to the quarterfinals. A little bit of a downer for us. We really pumped this matchup yesterday when we were previewing it because these guys always play epics, Zverev and Griekspoor. But unfortunately, an abdominal injury for Griekspoor. He was down 4-6-0-3. We wish him well. A bit of a relief for Zverev too because he's got a big match down the quarters, which we're going to get to in a second. You have any thoughts on this?
I mean, I think it was good for Zverev mentally. I mean, like we said before when we were talking about this earlier, he came back down 3-0 in the first set. I mean, mentally
Yeah.
for him, it's going to be huge. I also feel like because you said Griekspoor had the abdominal tear in the warm-ups,
In
right?
the warm up before the match, yeah.
That's crazy to play through that. If I was Griekspoor, I would have just pulled out. But I mean, yeah, it's a good mentality for Zverev going into a match versus Djokovic, considering he also got the win against Djokovic due to a walkover in the Australian.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know what to expect from him versus Djokovic. So I mean, it's either going to come out swinging or it's going to be like 30 ball rallies. We'll see.
Yeah. We're gonna
Yeah,
get to that. Okay, so yeah, let's get to Djokovic then. He sets the Zverev clash with a comprehensive straight sets win against Cam Norrie, really rounding out into form. He still hasn't dropped a set
yeah,
at Djokovic. Yeah.
dude, hitting 38 and not dropping a set is insane.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is crazy. Crazy.
I'm just thinking about him in Monte Carlo and Madrid and the way he played there, and now how he's playing here
Oh
in
yeah,
the French Open. It's a completely different level.
yeah. I mean, dude, the mentality shift is insane. I mean, to come back from, especially in Geneva too, and he had to play Hurkacz in the final. I mean, dude, to
Yeah.
come back with the way he did, especially winning that 100 title, I feel like that boosted his like confidence, like
Yeah.
skyrocketed it on clay
Yeah,
for sure.
I think that 100th title really gave him a lot of confidence.
Yeah, and he also got his 100th win at Roland Garros. Only
Yeah,
other
yeah,
person
we
to do
should talk
is
about that.
Rafa
Yeah.
Nadal. Yeah, the only other person that do that is Rafa Nadal, and Novak is only like 12 wins off of his record, which is insane. Only have like 3 titles, but
Yeah.
yeah, Novak's confidence is going to be like, huge when he goes into the match versus Zverev. So we'll see what happens between those two. It's going
But
to be really interesting.
by the way, I think he has like a 90% winning record at like every major.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like 90 or above. That's
Um,
ridiculous.
yeah, it's wild,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Interesting that he got to 100 here first, though. I would have thought Australia is where he would have gone to 100 first,
yeah,
but
he has 98 at Australia.
yeah. Okay, he'll probably get there next year then.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. So we'll preview it. We're gonna preview it more tomorrow, but let's just early thoughts. Zverev Djokovic. I mean, like, what are we thinking?
For me, honestly, dude, I haven't seen Novak play like a really competitive player, which is
Yeah.
why,
No, this. I mean, he's going from Nori to Zverev. It's a pretty big it's a pretty big arc there.
yeah, that's why I'm considering taking Zverev in four. But I also don't know what form Novak's gonna have coming into this match. So it's like, dude, I, I'm gonna say it's gonna go to 4 sets, 4 or 5 sets. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't have a specified winner for this.
Yeah, yeah. For me, it's a real pick 'em. Really, it's gonna be a big match. It should be the night session on Wednesday. I'll say more of this tomorrow, but I just trust Djokovic a little bit more in the majors. That's the
Mhm.
thing. In the majors, if it was best of three, I'd say Zverev, but just because it's a major, I just have a little bit more faith in Novak. But we'll
It's
talk
Zverev in
more,
a major.
huh?
It's Zverev in a major.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. All right, we'll get to that tomorrow. We're gonna do a big preview for that. But let's talk about the upset of the day, the big match.
Dude,
Bublik over Draper, massive upset on Longland today in 4 cents. A career moment, really, for Bublik. I think he's 28 years of age. Yeah, so real career moment. And Chase, he really talked about putting all his effort into that final game at 5-4 when he was starting for the match because Draper was up 40-15 in that game. So he had a couple of break points. Bublik comes back, then he has a match point, loses that. gets it done on his second match point, and it was a real emotional reaction as well. I mean, did you see when he was like he was in tears and he was getting a big standing
Yeah.
ovation? It was a great moment to watch.
Yeah, and it was specifically in the post game that he was like really, really like amped up for it. Which I mean, for Bublik, I love to see that for him because like that guy, dude, he's hilarious. I love him as
Yeah,
like
he
a
didn't know
person
he
as
is.
a player. Yeah, I also feel like for Jack, it's just like he might have been burnt out. I don't really know what made his level drop, or if Bublik just played a higher level. I couldn't see the match, but I saw some of the highlights. It was just Bublik getting crafty, like we said before. I mean, we've seen his game. We know how he plays. Nobody within the top 10 knows how he plays, which is why I also think he gives him that edge. Like against like these players like Draper, or like other players like Djokovic, all those guys. They don't know how he plays because they don't play him enough. It's like when Nadal lost to Kyrgios back in like 2014 Wimbledon.
Yeah,
He didn't know anything about how he played. So
exactly.
that's why when like Bublik comes up here just hitting random drop shots and like random like just flat forehands, you don't expect it. That's what I think propelled him to beat Jack Draper as well.
Yeah, no, no. Bublik, or sorry, Draper didn't play bad at all. It was all Bublik. So Bublik, Jack said he struggled with the drop shots from Bublik. Bublik
Yeah,
kept hitting drop shots, coming to the net, hitting volleys. We talked about yesterday about the Americans coming to the net a lot. Bublik came to the net a lot. He was a lot of variety with the drop shots. Uh, yeah, he. Oh yeah, I have the stat right here. I wrote it down. He had 37 drop shots.
are you serious?
Yeah, 37.
How many of those were like winners? Do you know or not? It's
Uh, I,
too much,
I,
too
I
much,
don't
too
I don't have
much.
that
Yeah,
stat, but
yeah.
I think
No, I'm sure
I
it was at
think
least
like
20
a
though.
third of
I'm
them
sure
were
it was at
like
least
clean
20.
winners or something like that.
Wow, dude.
Yeah, and Draper's
37
not
drop
slow
shots just
either.
shows you. Yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah, dude. I mean, this also ties into Alcaraz because, like, I was gonna like side quest for a little bit. Alcaraz brought the drop shot back. Like
Oh yeah,
nobody
yeah.
was using
No, yeah, yeah,
until he started using that like early in his career. I was gonna say that like that's crazy. The influence is crazy, man.
yeah. No, Alcaraz has changed the game.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah. Did you see his reaction by the way when he won the match? He fell on the floor like he won the tournament.
Who, Bublik?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I mean it's his first
yeah,
quarterfinal in a slam like
yeah.
ever,
No,
isn't
it's
it?
his first quarterfinal at 28 years of age.
Yeah, it's crazy,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. I mentioned career moment for him. Let's talk a little bit about this. Bublik was outside the top 80 after Indian Wells. By the way, I'm gonna ask you, Chase. Guess who he lost to at Indian Wells? I'll give you a hint. We watched him.
We watched him. Okay, so when we were at Indian Wells, we watched Tiafo,
Yeah,
Tsitsipas,
yeah,
Rude, Giron,
yeah,
Runa,
yeah.
and Draper. Hmm.
You're missing the guy. You're missing the
I'm
guy.
missing the guy.
Yeah. Well, there's two other guys we watched, and one of them he lost to.
We saw Zoomer. We saw Zoomer. We saw
Yeah,
Sabath World.
yeah.
Hmm. It
No, it was a match between the two.
was a match between Mute and was it Mute and
No,
Runa?
it wasn't Mute. It was he retired.
Who retired?
Yeah, but it wasn't the guy that
Oh,
retired. It was the guy he was playing against.
oh, it was Watanuke. Watanuke.
Yeah, Watanuki. He lost to Watanuki.
That's
So
crazy,
he
dude.
lost to Watanuki in Indian Wells. He's outside the top 80. So then he goes to Phoenix, which is it's the second week of Indian Wells.
Yeah.
He makes the final there, loses to Fonseca there. He won the Turin Challenger a few weeks ago on the clay.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and apparently, in between Indian Wells and that Phoenix Challenger, he took a trip to Vegas.
Yeah, I saw that. His coach is like, "Yeah, you should take a trip to Vegas." And
Yeah,
this guy comes in like playing Roland Garros, like
yeah.
out of his mind.
By the
Hilarious, dude.
yeah, by
Honestly,
the way,
like,
one more thing about this. I encourage everyone to go watch the Bublik interview on the Bleacher Report on YouTube. The Bleacher Report released
yeah.
a video with Bublik, and he's on the desk with the panel on TNT. Go watch the interview. It's a very real interview. He's such an honest man as well.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
100%. Bublik's one of the nicest people on tour. Yeah.
yeah, no. Yeah, great win for Bublik. But the run might end because guess who he's got next? He's got the world number one, Yannick Sinner. He continues to impress with the rout against Rublev, the 17th seed. Straight sets win, 1, 3, and 4. Just like we're running out of words to describe him.
Yeah, it's just demolition, dude. Like this guy does this on every single surface.
Yeah. I think
Aside from
Clay is
grass.
his weakest surface too.
Yeah, that's wild, dude. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
By the
it's
way,
crazy. What's up?
something about Sinner, he's altered his return stance a little. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't. I saw him inside the baseline in Rome. What is he playing now?
No, like so when he's getting ready to return, he's kind of standing like on an angle a bit, like kind of three-fourths towards the net and like he's more on an angle a little bit. We'll put
Oh,
it up on the screen for you guys to see, but he's
I think I saw Zverev do this at Wimbledon last year.
mhm.
Is it like where you're like standing like with your like you're kind of cutting off the side like the outside of like
Yeah.
the
It's
yeah, okay.
kind of like you've got like 1 foot up and 1 foot back, kind of.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's like diagonal kind of on an angle.
Yes, that's what Zverev was doing at
Yeah,
Wimbledon
yeah.
last year. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's interesting. I mean, it's if anything, he's probably playing better with it now.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, one more thing I wanted to mention. When Sinner destroyed Lehechka a few days ago and I was by myself, I said with the way that Alcaraz played against Zumher, I said that you might have to make Sinner and Alcaraz co-favorites to win this. Do you think so?
Honestly, with the way Sinner's been playing now, I mean, yeah, dude, like it's not really a doubt. I mean, if Novak ends up playing him in the semis, then I think Sinner's gonna beat him probably in three or four. I still don't see Novak or anybody else aside from Carlos beating Sinner on this surface.
Yeah.
With the way Sinner's playing right now, I mean, we've seen it. This guy destroys Lechka and then destroys Rublev within like 2 days.
Yeah. And Rublev's been top five before. He's won
Yeah,
Masters 1000s.
yeah. This guy Sinner is not human. He's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah. By the way, there was something about Sinner that they released, and then Bublik, it was on Instagram, and then Bublik responded and said, "I told you in 2021 he's not a human."
Yeah, he's not. He's
They
not.
played in 21 when Sinner was a teenager, and Sinner
Yeah,
beat
and
him,
he's
and
like, you're
Bublik
not
was
a
like,
human,
"Dude, you're
man.
not a human."
Yeah, yeah, dude,
Yeah,
looks hilarious, dude. But yeah, it'll be funny to watch them
yeah.
play. It's gonna
I
be
assume, by the way, just they're gonna play each other next. The Bublik run's gonna end there, isn't it?
if he ends up beating Sinner, I have him winning the tournament. I'm sorry. If he ends up somehow, if he pulls like the Alpha Miracle, dude, I have him beating Sinner after that.
Uh, I said yes, Gay beating Sinner would have been like the upset of the century, but this would probably be the upset of the century.
I mean, I'm set of century, 100%. Yeah,
All right. That's all we had today. Let's look ahead to tomorrow. Quarterfinals. The final eight is set. We are already down to the
yeah,
quarters. Let's start with the first match. So the day match tomorrow is going to be Musetti and Tiafo. It's a chance for both, but more for Musetti.
yeah.
Head to head
I
is
think it's 70-30 personally.
yeah, head to head is 3-2 Tiafo. But Musetti won the only one on clay. I'm leaning Musetti here, and I think you are too.
Yeah, I'm leaning Musetti in four most likely. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I was thinking Musetti in four too. Yeah, that
yeah,
seems to be the pick.
yeah.
But yeah, Foe hasn't lost a set yet. I mean that just surprises me.
That is pretty wild.
I know he's had an easy draw, but still that just shocks me.
Yeah, the confidence that he's gonna get from that coming into this match is gonna be strong for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, interested to see that one. All right. I'm actually interested for the night match. Paul versus Alcaraz. And Tommy Paul always plays Alcaraz close. The head-to-head is 4-2 Alcaraz. Both of Paul's wins were on Canada, which is on hard, but still that's impressive. Their last match was on clay. It was at the French, or it was on Chatrier, but it was at the Olympics. It was in the quarters as well. Alcaraz won 6-3, 7-6. But in that tournament, actually, before Djokovic beat Alcaraz in the gold medal match, Paul was the closest to taking him out in that match. He was up 4-2 in the second set, and he had set points as well.
Okay. Dude,
Yeah,
yeah. Honestly, like I've seen sorry. I've seen like crazy clips of like Paul and Alcaraz playing. I don't know what to expect from this match. I mean, Paul's playing through an injury like we both saw.
yeah,
Even though it's grade one, I think it's still gonna affect him against a player with the level of Alcaraz and especially all the variety he has. I think Alcaraz is probably gonna win in four as well.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Two of the best athletes out
Oh
there.
yeah. You're the best
They
movers,
yeah,
100%.
they move so well. I think something that Tommy Paul is able to do that kind of troubles Alcaraz is he's very aggressive with his forehand and then he net rushes. I think that troubles
Yeah.
Alcaraz a little bit. I think that's what he does.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a little bit of a fear factor for Alcaraz, but again, I mean, he's one of the most clutch players of the 20 era. So, I
Yeah.
mean, I don't see Alcaraz getting that rattled from his net play. I mean, he's probably gonna mess with his head a little bit, but he'll be able to adjust as the match goes on and all that. So,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited for this one. I'll be watching it. It's at night tomorrow.
yeah,
One more thing, Tommy Paul was close to beating him at Wimbledon too last year as well. So just keep that in mind.
yeah.
Won't be easy for Alcaraz. Looking forward to it. But that is it for today. And quarters begin tomorrow.
All right. Well, thank you all for watching. We have an Instagram, Breakpoint Breakdown 1.
Yeah.
Please follow that. Like and subscribe to this video. We appreciate all the support from all of our fans. We love you guys. Is there anything else you have to say, Luke?
No, I'm just excited to get into the quarterfinals already.
For sure, yeah, man. We'll be covering that very soon. We'll be coming with you guys with a new video very, very soon. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.